Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm doing this late night East Coast podcast. Can't believe that a brother's still up. Thanks for hitting the like button. We got 3 poor souls watching, but I wanted to do this one. Mainly, I got some information from my source, Lou Wafa. So big shout out to Lou Wafa. Let me put that over here in the chat. Lou Wafa comes through again with some more info. So yeah, so here we go. But what is happening? It is midnight. It's actually midnight on the East Coast. It's 9 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the evening on the West Coast. They should be out getting their party on. So, but what is going on? So I got some news here. Got some news that just kind of broke. Just got off the phone with my source. Everybody give it up for my source, Lou Wafa. First of all, I got to thank everybody that came to the face reveal earlier today. Hopefully, everybody was satisfied with what they saw, and so it's going to go ahead. It's going down. So yeah, it's time to go down. This is going to be a short one. I got tailgating, and I'll see. I'll be tailgating in about another 9 hours. I got my clothes in the washer. That's one reason why I'm up. Plus, phone rang. Thank God, because I would have overslept and not washed my clothes. So, never too late for a mimosa, though. So, for all y'all who don't know, that is champagne and orange juice. Very, very good. So, so it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the Gold Coast. My God. All righty. So here we go. So everybody knows about the PS-NOW 650 plus games. Apparently, you do not have to have PS Plus. This is a separate thing you can just do. Again, it's $29.99. They are running some specials for $19 for 3 months. If you can get this for $20 for 3 months, go ahead and try it out. And just kind of let everybody know what it's like. Again, I saw some games on there I wasn't too crazy about. But with that said, it's just the beginning. It is just the beginning. So that's the way it is. So, but check that out. And this was kind of a surprise announcement. Sony is burning it up at Tokyo Gaming Show as was expected. There's a lot of just a ton of Japanese developers there. Just they're killing it over there. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. So let's get right into it. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is apparently not going to PC, and I'm saying apparently. So this comes from N4G.com. So it is what it is. They're ass out on this game, allegedly. So I still don't believe this, but because that's I don't know what their problem is with the PC community, but apparently they're not getting it. And it's just going to be console only. Now, I personally think it will come to PC probably in 3 to 5 years. It's Rockstar, but they somehow, I don't know, they got a big time hard on about PC. I just do not know what is going on. So no PS4 now here in Australia, really? Like none on the island at all? If you're all you who don't know, Australia is an island. So good grief. As soon as they add NBA Street Home Court, you're buying it. Oh, okay. So you're waiting on that game. I got you. Yeah. They had some racing games on there. They did not have any. They did not have any of the Gran Turismos, though. Where did not, because first 2 games they started about. What stuff did they start that they stated? What did they state on the GTA 5 launch? Well, my girl makes a pretty mean mimosa. So, Oh, it's gonna help me go to sleep here shortly. About another 30 minutes. All right. So let's get into it. I'm doing this one mainly because people actually did. I mean, they actually want to try to understand the whole Spider-Man thing and why the game was not a multi-plat game. And so I'll answer those questions because there's like 5 questions. I got a couple of Captain Marvel questions. I'm gonna go ahead and answer those too. And the PS5 is allegedly, according to Lawafa, it is going to be using something called NAVI architecture. Now, I don't know how far along down the line that is, but it's supposed to be. There's going to be 3 versions of the NAVI architecture, and Sony is testing 2 of them. So that's just Sony has their choice on the 2. Xbox Scarlet is going to use mostly Vega architecture. So again, that's according to my source, Lou Wafa. Everybody give it up for Lou Wafa. So I don't know which one does what and which one does it better, but the NAVI GPU is going to start mass production in a couple of weeks. This is Mass Effect in 4K. So what am I doing live? I'm not going to podcast tomorrow at all because I'll be tailgating and I'll be hammered. I will be absolutely hammered at this tailgate. So there's no getting out of that. There's 3 meals being served, one at 10:45, one between one at 10, one is planned around 10 o'clock, the other was planned about 1:45, and then the big meal, that's going to be the pulled pork. That's going to be good stuff right there. And we had a nice rain shower come through. So what's going on, Chili Hog? Spartan wants to know how the fuck can a Ryzen box talk? Because one just can. So the Ryzen is the most important chip out there. That 1600 can be overclocked to 3.6 gigahertz, which I did not know. So yeah, they can talk. I'm talking right now. So it's just people got to get over it. So, but apparently the GPU on the PS5 is going to use some NAVI architecture, and Xbox is they're going to have some AMD stuff in Scarlet, but I don't think it's going to be NAVI. With that said, we'll have to wait and see. It won't matter to me. On my PC will be rolling in. So I think you can expect an announcement of the PS5 next year. I think next E3 they may drop it, and they're going to do the same bullshit announcement that Microsoft had. Microsoft's console is going to come out about 14 months after the PS5. It'll be 14 months after the PS5. So, yeah, and Sony is going to start doubling down on stuff like that because they're just going to have a closed-in system or an in-house system. So someone's going to start the Darksiders 3, okay. So Navi 10 will be the one they choose. That is a mimosa. Navi 10, why not Navi 15? So, but I understand, and this is just from Luwafa. I asked him 3 times. They will have some type of Ryzen CPU. So I don't know which one. I think personally, this is just my opinion because he doesn't know either. It will be close to the 14 or 1500 or something. I think it's going to be like a 1500X. But it's going to be an APU. It's going to be similar to that Chinese console, except that Chinese console's got the Ryzen CPU and it has the Vega GPU. This is going to have the Ryzen CPU with some Navi architecture. So 14 months is just a year. I mean, it's just 1 year. So, So, oh no, shout out to Jay Wags. He just went live. He said the Telltale, Telltale Games apparently laid off like 70% of its staff. And so something called The Walking Dead, they're not doing it anymore. So they're going to shut that thing down. So, well, the thing is, here's what I found out about the Ryzen CPU is that It would probably be, I would go with the 1500X. That's just me because you can overclock that. But I don't know if it'll be that chip or if it'll be a APU with that. And neither does Lou Waffle, but I think it's going to be a APU, and it'll just be the Ryzen, and like they got with that other Chinese chip. Okay, they've got a Ryzen and they've got a 14 months is just rip Telltale. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. That's a mimosa. So it's all good. They're shutting down soon. The no confirmed. Yeah, they're shutting down before Thanksgiving. So, and they're hoping that either Microsoft or Sony saves the studio. So, but nobody bought Telltale. Everybody bought Life is Strange, which is a Telltale game. It's still a Telltale game, but Life is Strange is just a better version. That's what people wanted. So it's hard to believe. Why did H1Z1 do well and DayZ be straight garbage? So, woo. Sony should get them and put them with Quantic Dream. Oh, okay. Well, they might do that. So they should buy. Yeah, Sony doesn't own Quantic Dream. They're kind of a second party studio. I mean, Quantic Dreams can make a game for whoever they want. So why didn't Microsoft buy it? Well, because you always buy stuff at the low. You never buy stuff at the high. You always buy at the low. So, and Microsoft may not want them. But you certainly hope that they can land on their feet. So the NAVI GPU, how does the NAVI operate opposed to the Vega? Because to me, the Vega sounds like it's the better GPU. So yeah, to me. So all right, but let's move on to this Spider-Man PS4 because and shout out to Porter Rock because Porter Rock was saying that somebody I guess he found an article or he directed some people to an article about the Spider-Man deal with Sony, and the person said something about says something like, well, that's an old article and therefore it's not accurate. Because you know what, the tweets about 2 or 3 months ago when they flat said it was only going to be on the PS4, they're not publishing it to any other platform. That's not enough for these yay-hos. So, but at the end of the day, this is for everybody who really wants to know about this game. Sony introduced Insomniac again to Marvel. Okay? Marvel, and I said this earlier, Marvel asked Insomniac if they were to use a character, which one would they want? And they all said Spider-Man. So they agreed. They had to work something out with Sony because Sony owns the rights to Peter Parker. I had that in my chat earlier. So Porter Rock stream was day before yesterday because it's Saturday morning. So, so the job market sucks in America. Yeah, pretty much. It's a big corporate playground now. The corporations bought Congress. So Navi has evolved Vega GPU to get budget performance. Vega isn't good. Navi is GTX 1080 level. Okay, so there's the Navi exclusive to PS5. Possibly. There's some the streets is talking like that is true as far as the now. Everybody will be able to go out and get a Navi GPU, but the way they are talking is that Navi will only be in PlayStation, but I don't believe that. Let me make that clear. I don't believe that. So AMD has already confirmed that they're working with both Microsoft and Sony. So, but the way the streets is talking, they talking like Navi is only going to be in the PlayStation. So, you know. But yeah, PlayStation 5 is we'll have to wait and see. But if they're going to get performance close to a 1070 or 1080, that's pretty impressive. And I'm just talking about overall performances, graphical performances. So plus a better CPU. So, and like a friend of mine, he's got a Ryzen CPU. He's got the 1500, and he's got a 1070, and that thing is smoking. I mean, that thing is smoking. So, but so basically, with Sony is that Sony makes movies, they publish games. Just like Microsoft publishes games. So Sony published the game, the Spider-Man game. Therefore, they have the right to publish it to whoever they want. They only publish it to the Sony platform. And that's just reality. So if these bedwetters don't, that's the truth. I mean, that's no fanboying behind it. So Sony has exclusive deal with AMD, then it won't be in the next Xbox. Well, that doesn't, no, not necessarily. They may have a deal for a certain amount of tech, but that's AMD is not going to shut another software company out of its software. That's not the way those companies work. So, I mean, it's not good. But my understanding is, look, the early talk is that Microsoft is going to use a different chipset. Now it could switch. I mean, it could switch. I mean, there's Vega technology in the PlayStation Pro. There is Vega technology in the PlayStation Pro. So that's just reality. So, but I would not, again, what the streets are saying is that AMD does have a deal with Sony. And I don't know if that's true or not. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe that. So Insomniac is not going to sell. Look, like I said, they just got flushed with cash. So why in the world would they sell to one platform? Now, I'm not here to say that their games won't be successful, but my goodness gracious. You rather Microsoft get 007. Do you know what studio makes the 007 movies, Mario? I'll give you 3 guesses, and it's a 4-letter word. So, Spawn, let Ninja Theory do Spawn. Our Playground. Spawn is owned by Marvel. So, I mean, I'm not here to say that they can't work some kind of deal out, but then who do you put with him? So, so can get Game Pass now for $30, 3 months. Find deals for. Well, I mean, there were actually some deals that were $20 a year or $20 for 3 months. So the streets need a new 007 game. They might get one. They very well may get one. So let's go ahead and share this screen here. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. So let's share this real quick here. There we go. All right, so this is from PC Games. This just got released a couple of days ago, and 4 days ago. So it says the upcoming NAVI, the upcoming AMD NAVI graphics cards are going to have to challenge the latest NVIDIA cards, but they could be spec'd. That's a weird way to spell that. Spec out to dominate the mid-range market rather than try to go toe-to-toe at the high end. Now, there's a very good chance that's what they're going to do. Says whatever the specs, we do at least know that they're going to be hitting the shelves sometime in the first half of next year. So they're going to start mass producing in a few weeks. So says from all the industry folks we've spoken to, it's not too far-fetched to think that the red team will manage to get its long-awaited graphics architecture onto the shelves in time for an early 2019 launch. But why should you wait for the next Radeon GPU? It says the new AMD NAVI GPU architecture will most likely be the direct successor to the current mid-range Polaris 500 series graphic cards, and not the more recent, more high-end RX Vega architecture. That seems to have been, see here, let me roll that up. That seems to have become even more likely with NVIDIA releasing its top spec RTX 2080 Ti cards this year without waiting to see what AMD can do in response to the brand's new Turing cards. That's ray tracing. That is, I told you, ray tracing came out and took a dump on everybody. So the companies are going to have to do something. You know what I'm saying? They have to do something. So, yeah, this is a late night stream. I may pour me another one, though. The Raquel family was always the owners of Bond series since around the. Well, it's not a matter of Bond, who owns Bond. It's a matter of who distributes the actual movie. So let's check that out, though. I should have shut that window down. What's up, Raul? All right, who is watching Tokyo Gaming Show? I mean, that's the big question. So, PC Talk is duh to you. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get good at it. So, let's see here. Who owns James Bond? It's MGM. So, but it was sold to E. Let's see here. Yeah, E and yeah, and not okay. They only use one N. Okay. I never thought it was Sony. So, but what was the budget for Spectre? Damn, 300 million. Good lord. So, all right. So, but yeah, MGM. They see EON. That means everything or nothing. It's a wholly owned and controlled by the Wilson Brickell family. Danjat is the U.S.-based company that co-owns with MGM Studios the copyright to the existing James Bond films and controls the right to produce future James Bond. So MGM is who owns it. So, but yeah, it's MGM. I thought it was like a 4-letter word or something like that. It was some kind of weird thing. So yeah, all James Bond actors have been British. So all right. So oh my goodness. Shout out to Charlie, Emergency Also. I'm definitely have to watch that video. So, but all right, so there's the baseline problem is that you've got a bunch of fanboys. They're just hating on Spider-Man. So what is your best Spider-Man hate story? I want to see some Spider-Man hate stories. So so let me see some the Rise of 1600 is what that say, man? The chat went quick. Oh, okay, yeah, that's an old one. All right. So what is you all's yeah, I'm live again. I had some questions that people wanted to answer. Sony sponsored from Casino Royale to Spectre. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Is Spider-Man using ray tracing? No, they are not. Y'all are silly. So, and another question was, they really don't understand. Like I said, they don't understand shared rights versus ownership. So now what's some of your Spider-Man hate stories? So it says Xbox fans say that the missions that you play, other characters take you out of the fighting action too much. Well, and it's designed to be that way. Guess what? It's because you can't be fighting all the friggin' time. As much as I love it, you can't be doing that all the time. So I mean, the combinations are crazy. Puddlegate conspiracies, yeah. Well, that conspiracy got shut down. So, so, yeah. So yeah, that's a good one. But I actually seen some crazy ass stuff about the game. I mean, just and just I think what people are really hurt that this game wasn't like Sony was supposed to put this on everybody's platform. So first they were like, Sony doesn't own it, Marvel owns it. It's like, no, Sony owns it. What part of ownership oh, you know, what part of control of creative control do you not understand? And the guy said to me, "Well, I didn't know. It didn't say anything about ownership." I said, "Dude, creative control is ownership. That means they have creative control." Oh man, this man, people are just dumb, man. So, Kid Smooth making fun of the boat. Well, he's already been exposed. He's a fraud. Can't worry about what Kid Smooth says. So, I mean, if you do, you do. But I would not pay attention to anything Kid Smooth says or that dude Black Baron or what do they call him, Lack Laren, K Mega. They call him L Mega. So I don't pay attention to those guys. So the best part is the story is not even over yet. DLC's coming. Yeah, that was another hate story. Remember that? DLC for Spider-Man already released, and good old Johnny Boy Wellman, he ain't been around in a few days, has he? So that day's gonna look pretty polished, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Like I said, I'm buying Metro, so the day's gone looking pretty good. But he got over it, smooth, cool. No, well, I mean, look, it's not a matter of him being cool. It's a matter of him being accurate. You know, and how he just outright lied because he was butthurt. So, yeah, where's old Johnny Boy? Where's old Johnny Rib at? So, Nintendo and Xbox fans have frauded and flipped hard this generation. Well, yeah, they have, and it's bad. Like somebody said, it's like a kid having a bunch of ice cream cones and ice cream, and the Xbox ain't got no cones. They got some ice cream, but they got to eat it with their hands. So they fixed the frame rate. I didn't know I had a problem. So what is the frame rate now? So Johnny L Man needs to stay in the basement. There you go. I like that. Johnny L Man. Yeah. So if you're playing Spider-Man, just ignore the dumbass troll and enjoy the game. Yeah, because I truly believe that what has happened is that because they were very unhappy, they were trying to make everybody else unhappy. Like fruit from the poisonous tree. So still 30. Oh, it's locked at 30. So y'all got more information than I do about Days Gone. So I didn't know. Well, why? I don't explain this to me. If something is in an alpha or beta form, how are they? It's still being fixed. So I mean, people are getting ahead of them. So I can see if they put the game out and then, or they put something out and then it's not working right, then they patch it. But you know, if they're showing you a demo of demos, look, my band does demos. We have demo albums or demo CDs. It's demonstrations. It's not every single thing we play. Okay, so it's not an album. It's like 3 songs, and it's kind of like, okay, we can play these 3 types of songs. We have this type of music in our repertoire. So, but it's a demonstration. That henceforth demo. It's a beta is just an evolved demo. So again, somebody's going to have to explain to me if something isn't finished. That's what I'm saying. The Days Gone, when we first saw it, wasn't finished. And yes, the Xbox community attacked the late alpha, early beta. I mean, they attacked it because I don't know why, because it's like, damn, the game's not even finished yet. Like, Jesus. So you're playing D2? Really? Damn. So they need to fix that walk and run animation. That's your only complaint. Again, well, Charles, it was a beta. See, look, there were people complaining about a year and a half ago asking, where are the demos? Where are the betas? Now that we're getting the demos and betas, people are bitching about the demos and betas. They're demos. It's not a full game. I mean, it is not. All right, if you play the Detroit Become Human demo, you have less choices in your demo tree than you do in your street game tree. I don't know if you all noticed that if you played it. You now have, like, I think they added more stuff for your Android to say when he was trying to do his investigations and things like that. There's more to do. So it's just they're trying to give you a demonstration, man. Let's not attack it. So Beta is just a buzzword. No, see, that's the thing. No, it ain't. I mean, I just told you about Detroit. I played Madden's demo. It was straight. It's different. The color is better. The tackling animations are a lot better, and so are the catch animations. Again, that's just. I played a demo of Madden in June, so I got lucky. I played it in June, so I played it for 20 minutes. So you're tired of zombies. I don't blame you. So Forza games have been garbage this whole gen. Well, I mean, Forza's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. So, I mean, you know, any game that has survived, what Forza's been around since 360. So it's a fine game. I get it. You don't like it. I understand. So, but I mean, I remember when Destiny 1 came out and PlayStation got alpha stuff, and then when you compared it, and what did they do when you got the beta? You had more color, you had more guns, you had more missions, and it's just like, damn, you know. So, I mean, it was a Halo clone, but it's just like, damn, you know. So you respect Ben Studio for showing so much alpha. Yeah, and they flat told people this is alpha footage. I mean, that's what kills me, man. That's what I don't get, man. Like, I tell you what, like half these clowns, if I was a game developer and then I released a alpha just for people to kind of see what we're doing, and then people tried to attack it, man, I would find you all and I would drag you all around the block in a Pinto. I mean, you all are just too hard to please. And I'm talking about the people complaining about alpha. I mean, my God. So, since 05. All right, so that game is since 05, so 15's 10. That game's been around 18 years, so it's a legitimate game. Any game that can go down there 20 years is legit. Let's salute Forza and say, all right, Gran Turismo's been around long too. So, I mean, again, these games, these franchises that have been around a long time, that's a testament to their quality. So you barely hear anybody complaining about FH4, just like Spider-Man, besides glitches. Well, again, the reason why they're complaining about the glitches in FH4 is because people complaining about the glitches in Spider-Man. And again, that's what's starting to happen now. People are actually getting games and they're trying to say, oh, well, look at how bad this game is. Look at how terrible this is. Look, there are major glitches I've run into on Tomb Raider. Major glitches on the Xbox. I mean, I'm just like, I don't care that they're glitches though, because it's not a deal breaker. It's not going to crush the game for me. So, so it is what it is. GT since 97. Okay, so 97, 07. So that's been around over 20 years. So it is what it is. So no one cares about Forza Horizon 4 on the Xbox side. When will y'all talk about instead of fucking Tomb Raider? Well, like I said, Tomb Raider for me has been fun. I am stuck in one of the tombs though. I'm taking an L right now. What's up, Savage? So I'm taking an L in this tomb right now. I'm just stuck. I don't know what to do. I can't find the cheat map on YouTube. So, but I haven't really looked for it. So it is what it is. So, but there's glitches in D2, which is kind of helpful to get loot. Yeah, it is. So. L box, yeah. I mean, yeah, to me, it is what it is. So I'm playing games at 46 sharpness. I don't know what I'm at right now. So I haven't changed. I haven't had to. The games look good. I mean, I don't need any extra. I mean, I could brighten it up because the darks are real dark, but that's an HDR thing I can just go in and fix. So I can't stand puzzles there. Don't put one in front of me. I have not become the Tomb Raider yet. So probably because I've only raided. In order to become the Tomb Raider, you have to raid like 10 tombs. And then you get you've become the Tomb Raider. It's something like that. So you still like your Xbox One? Yeah, I mean, I like mine. It's fine. I mean, I don't get too crazy about it. So, Days Gone has been downgraded. It's now called Soup's Gone. Okay. Sad thing about Telltale games, J-Wags, I hate any studio closing. I didn't care for The Walking Dead because they didn't tell you why the dead were walking. With that said, anybody that loses their job, I feel bad for. So hopefully they can get somewhere else, or maybe somebody buy the studio. So see, you can't do puzzles while you get to it, because I just like going around and I like jumping out of the tree and killing people. I like that. So that's old school fun right there. So plus I like when she puts mud on herself. And I just like the game. I've always liked Tomb Raider though. I just don't like puzzles. So Days Gone doesn't come for months. Anything can change. Well, that's my point. Is that yeah, I know. Oh man. So all right. So I got a question about Captain Marvel. This is from what's this called? This is person's name. This is Mr. Rooper wants to know about her power set and her story. Well, okay, it looks like she's going to have some memory loss because she's going to start out on Earth. I think she's going to reach space. She's going to come into contact with that Kree ship, and then she's going to crash to Earth. But something's going to happen to her on that ship, and then she'll escape. Or I mean, this is just what I think. But her power is coming from the it's quantum based. She has quantum based power, so she's extreme. She will be the most powerful being in the MCU when she gets introduced. So until Galactus or until the X-Men can come in, which is going to happen pretty soon, apparently. That's shout out to Emergency Awesome. He got some breaking news tonight. So I poured a couple out for Telltale. So you can put the puzzles on easy. But yeah, but you still got to solve them. It's not like you just walk up there and hit the button. I think that's it, man. It is garbage. Now I didn't mind like some of the stuff, like in Assassin's Creed Origins, the constellations. I like doing those. Those were puzzles, but I did those. So no, I don't even like crossword puzzles. So yeah, she's also powered by Cosmic too. Yeah, she's a cross of it, but she's gonna mostly be quantum physics based. That's why they use the whole quantum realm and Ant-Man and Wasp. So the Eternals will be the most powerful things in the MCU soon. Yeah, if they do that movie, they will be. They will be. So yeah, then you got the Dark Eternals. Yeah, they're more powerful than the Eternals. So yeah, the funny thing in the comics, she is powerful, but not more powerful than Hulk and Thor. Yeah, I know, but if you go and look at Marvel's top like 50 powered beings, yes, Captain Marvel's in the top 15. So but it is what it is. It's that they're changing her up a little bit. So where did she come from? Oh my God, Cycle, how can you not hear Captain Marvel? My God. All right, Captain Marvel, there's two of them. There's Marvel, MAR-VEL. That's one separate run. Then there's another run with a woman named Carol Danvers. She is Marvel's version of Wonder Woman. But in the comic books, she was always messing up. Like she would do something terribly wrong. She doesn't care, but she's a pilot. And she gets her powers through something called the cyber something tron. It's something like that. There's an explosion, and she gets infused with Kree DNA. She's extremely powerful. Now, in the comic books, Rogue stole her power. So that's why Rogue can fly and stuff like that, because she got that from Captain Marvel. But she can fly. She's an outstanding pilot. She's extremely smart, but she's a hothead. So she wants to do everything with her fist. So, yeah, she's cool. So, yeah, again, so am I getting this? Yeah, the Switch Online. So you tweeted Sony about it. Doubt they pick up. I don't know if anybody's going to pick up anything in the fourth quarter of the business year. So, but we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, she's extremely powerful. So, but and they announced Captain Marvel years ago. I want to say it was 2000 and maybe 2014. They announced Captain Marvel. Like they announced the Captain Marvel movie, the Ant-Man movie, before Civil War was even being shot. So cheap buy for them, good for Game Pass as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, they could probably pick up Telltale and they could probably add 25 more employees. And so, yeah, we have to wait and see. Like I said, I hate to see somebody lose their job, though. That is no good. That is no good. So another Captain Marvel question is somebody said, Black Panther is Marvel versions of Batman. A little bit. There is technically no Marvel version of Batman. Tony Stark is about as close as you can get to Batman. Billionaire, has a bunch of toys, kind of what Bruce Wayne is. So Moon Knight is Marvel's version of Batman. Moon Knight, I think, is two different people, right? So the Inhumans was also supposed to be a movie back then. Yeah, well, Inhumans is trash. It is straight garbage. I saw that movie in IMAX. I was ready to hit the person next to me. It was so bad. So yeah. So you finished Spider-Man. Where's this DLC? The DLC will be out in a couple weeks. So despite the comment, that should be if they do their MGU, it'll be anybody who was mentioned in the game. So what? Black Panther, Doctor Strange, they were all mentioned in the game. So, Daredevil is Marvel's version of Batman. Y'all are just being silly now. So, like, no, Daredevil is not. So, yeah, they could do that. Oh, my goodness. I just got real sleepy. So, man, I tell you what, guys, just finish installing FIFA 19 on Xbox, get some early access playing. Yeah, I'm supposed to play Ian Robinson in that, so we may stream that. That'll be fun. So they are closing. Oh my god. Oh my god. So that is not good. So that is not good. So but shout out to Sick Humor. So, but those would be the characters, and if they put them in the game, I mean, Insomniac's goal right now is to get a publishing partner for Sunset Overdrive 2. That's what they're looking for now. But right now, this weekend, they got their check on Thursday. So, but oh man, it just kind of hit me all of a sudden. Wow. Well, that champagne ran its course. So, all right then, guys, I'm going to jump off here. So, you watched Black Panther the other night on Netflix. Yeah, that surprised the hell out of me. It was on Netflix. I mean, it surprised the hell out of me. So, but yeah, I need to get on off here and get my UFO video going. So, yeah. So, any other questions on Spider-Man? Life is Strange are they dropping the whole game or just episode 1? So, how am I going to jump out when the chat is lit? Very easily. I'm gonna jump. Y'all can keep chatting. I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta put my clothes in the dryer though. God damn, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So, all right then, guys. Yeah, I gotta get some rest. RESST. So. Not unless there's any more. Anybody else want to keep talking? I mean, why? I'm just shocked you all are up on a Friday night. You all should be ripping off thou headboard. So, should be ripping off the headboard. So, episode 1. Well, I'll wait till they drop at least the first 3 episodes. So, Yeah, I do have to get on off here, man. It's I've been going for about 45 minutes. So that's good. But yeah, Saturday afternoon. Yeah, it's Saturday morning here. Like I said, I got a tailgate in like 8 hours. So Netflix for gaming, it seems it would be perfect fit for gaming. Yeah, I agree. I'll hold an L, man. I'm sleepy. I will sleep all day with that L tonight. So I do not want to I do not want to drink another mimosa and stay up. So, but I will get up if I don't know, somebody starts another one and wants to invite me in a few hours. I get some sleep. So, oh, that would be Sick Humor who said that FH4 was downgraded. So, and it was. It don't look like the demo that we saw. And it was just, I don't care. Like I said, I'm getting it. Hell, the game would be out in like 10 days, something like that. So, I'm sure somebody will pick them up. And another game that people ain't talking about is Hitman. I can't wait for Hitman to come out. That's going to be a good one, too. So, all right, guys, I'm going to jump on off here. And you all have a good one. And, yeah, I am sleepy. It just hit all of a sudden like a brick. But, all right, then, guys, hit that like button for me. Leave some comments. If you got any questions about the publishing of Spider-Man, that's through Sony. Marvel still has the animation of it, of course, but it is what it is. People got to let it go. I mean, like I said, that shit was so funny when that guy said the Puerto Rock. I mean, well, that's not a recent article, so you need to go ahead and you know, that doesn't count. That's hilarious. That's just funny. So there is so much hatred, man, because that game did not come to Xbox. I mean, and PC. And man, those dudes are just, man, like OBJ the Don said, man, them niggas is mad as hell. But all right then, guys, I'm gonna get on off here. I appreciate it. I gotta throw these clothes in the dryer and I am going to bed. You all take it easy, stay blessed, and get some sleep, would you, kids? Okay, peace.